Hey, first grade, welcome back to Social Studies. We're going to keep learning about continents and oceans. In fact, our target says, I can identify continents and oceans. Today, we're going to take a deeper look at specific continents and oceans and make sure we know which continents are which and where they all are on the world. Same with oceans. We're going to start with continents, and we have a cool video to watch.
Repeat the names of the 7 continents after me. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. Each of the 7 continents are different in their own way. Let's learn some of the ways they're different. In North America, most people speak English, Spanish, or French. Animals that live in North America include moose and bison. Most people living in South America speak Portuguese and Spanish. Animals that live in South America include armadillos, monkeys, macaws, and toucans. In Europe, many languages are spoken, including German, English, French, Spanish, and Italian. Animals living in Europe include deer, hedgehogs, and wolves. The most common languages spoken in Africa are English, French, Arabic, and Swahili. Giraffes, elephants, and lions all live in Africa. Asia is the world's largest continent in size and in population. Languages spoken in Asia include Chinese, Hindi, Arabic, and Japanese. Animals living in Asia include tigers, elephants, and panda bears. Australia is the smallest continent in the world. In Australia, most people speak English. Animals living in Australia include kangaroos, koalas, and crocodiles. The South Pole is located in Antarctica. Animals that live in Antarctica are penguins and seals. The only people living in Antarctica are scientists studying the continent. You did a great job learning about the continents today. Congratulations!
There is a lot to learn about our continents. That was a really great way for us to practice identifying the continents and a quick fact about them. We're going to go ahead and read this book on Epic now, and if you want to read it, it will be there later. And there are a ton of other really great books on Epic over the continents and the oceans. But remember, we're going to focus on continents right now. This book is called Counting the Continents. Do you remember how many continents we had? Yeah, 7. Let's go ahead and get started. This is Earth. The Earth is made up of land and water. And I can see right here are some huge land masses, so these are some continents. I wonder if we could identify what continent this is. This looks like Africa, Europe, and I can see a little bit of Asia right there. We call the largest areas of land on Earth continents. Let's count our continents. We have North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. That makes 7. Now, when I'm looking at a map, Antarctica looks long and skinny like that. But when I pull out my globe, I can actually see that Antarctica is not a long, skinny line. It only looks that way because I had to show you as a flat map, okay? So when I see it on a map, it's going to look long and skinny like that, but I know that, in fact, it is actually not long and flat, okay? All right, so here are our continents. Asia is the largest continent. Can you find it? Yeah, it's this one that we've colored red. The Great Wall of China was built in Asia about 2,200 years ago. Africa is the second largest continent. Which one is it? Yeah, it's this one right here. Africa is home to the cheetah, the world's fastest animal. North and South America are connected. Where are they? Yeah, they're right here. And I can see North America and South America. Those cardinal directions, north and south, will help me make sure I can tell the difference between North and South America. South America is home to the largest rainforest in the world. And I remember my brain pop yesterday told me that was the Amazon rainforest. Europe is the only continent without a desert. Where is it? Yeah, Europe is right here. It's very small and it is connected to Asia. Some people will call them together, called Eurasia. They're kind of combining the name Europe and Asia. But for first grade, we want to remember Europe is the smaller part over here. Asia is the largest continent over here. The Ural Mountains separate Europe and Asia. Because we have all of those mountains, that's why most people will separate and say it is two separate continents. Australia is the smallest continent, right here. And Antarctica is the coldest, right here. During the winter time, Antarctica grows because it's so cold, the ocean around the land begins to freeze. So during the summer months, it looks like it's shrinking, but actually it's just the ice going away. This says Australia is home to the kangaroo. Antarctica is home to the emperor penguin. Here's a kangaroo, and here are some penguins. Okay, well, now that we've taken some time and really looked at our continents, let's go ahead and identify some oceans. We're going to watch another quick video and then practice finding the oceans.
Our world is a big, big place with lots of land and water and space. Our world is a big, big place with 5 oceans on our earth. 5 oceans on our earth. Sing them with me. Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Our world is a big, big place with lots of land and water and space. Our world is a big, big place with 5 oceans on our earth. 5 oceans on our earth. The Atlantic Ocean has the Americas on the west and Africa and Europe on the east. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean and is the home of many animals of the sea. The Pacific Ocean has the Americas to the east, Australia and Asia to the west. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean, even bigger than all the continents. The Indian Ocean has Africa to the west, Australia east, and Asia north. The Indian Ocean surrounds the peninsula of India and is known for its large and busy ports. The Arctic Ocean includes the North Pole region and is surrounded by Eurasia and North America. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean and really has the coldest water. The Southern Ocean, or Antarctic Ocean, is the southernmost ocean of the world. The Southern Ocean is the youngest ocean and is only 30 million years old. Our world
is a big, big place with lots of land and water space. Our world is a big, big place with 5 oceans on our Earth. 5 oceans on our Earth. One more time. Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. 5 oceans on our Earth.
Thanks, Jack Hartman. That was such a fun song. And it was really helpful for me to see where all of the different oceans are. Now, if you want to get back on Epic, there are some great books all about the oceans. You can look for specific books that will tell you about the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, different animals that can be in the ocean. But for today, I just want to make sure that we do know where all of the oceans are. Here's our map of the world. Now remember, these huge green and yellow land masses are our continents. I see North and South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and down here, Antarctica. Now surrounding our continents are our oceans. And while it looks like they all kind of go together and should just be one giant ocean, we know that it is 5 different oceans, and they do come together, but they are very distinct. That means they have specific animals that live in each ocean. The temperatures of oceans are different, and of course, they're in different parts of the world. Let's start with our biggest ocean, the Pacific Ocean. I can see the Pacific Ocean right over here. It's by North and South America. And I know that my Earth is round, not flat. So the Pacific Ocean is here by North and South America. And it takes up this entire area all the way to Asia and Australia. So on a flat map, I can see the Pacific Ocean on the far side right here. And it's coming over right here because I have to remember Earth is round. So I have my Pacific Ocean on both sides, but it's not really on both sides. Now, the next biggest ocean we have is the Atlantic Ocean. And I can find the Atlantic Ocean between North and South America and Europe and Africa. It's kind of this area right here, okay? Now, another ocean we have is the Indian Ocean. And the Indian Ocean is underneath Asia and beside Africa, and it does come to part of Australia. It's easy to remember the Indian Ocean because there is a huge country called India. India is right here. It's this part of Asia. And if you remember that, you'll know, oh, this is the Indian Ocean. We have 2 other oceans, a Southern Ocean and an Arctic Ocean. Now, it's an Arctic Ocean, not an Antarctic Ocean. My continent down here is Antarctica, but my ocean is the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic is basically the North Pole. And if I can remember that, I can remember, oh, if it's the North Pole, that would be at the northern part of the world. So the Arctic Ocean is up at the top, and it is very, very cold because it's up top at the north. The Southern Ocean is at the southern part of our globe. It is down by Antarctica, and if it's by Antarctica, it also is very, very cold. Now, these oceans are huge, and we know that they are salty water. And we're going to learn way more about oceans later on. But today, I just want to make sure that we can identify our continents and our oceans. It's your turn. On Seesaw, you have a 2-page assignment. On page 1, your job is to identify the continents. I have labels on the side that you can just drag to each continent. And there's numbers on them so that you can make sure you've gotten to the right spot. On page 2, you're going to do the same thing, but with the oceans. Make sure you pay close attention to where you are labeling each ocean. And of course, when you finish both pages, click that green check mark.